say it's almost recording.
It is.
Sorry.
So, we decided that it's about midnight, give or take, and I was in the mood to make Lembas bread because, well, I have a convention in the morning. I have 4 elvish panels. Well, 3 elvish panels. 2 are normal. 1 is 18 and over panel. I will talk about that later. And the other is more of a behind Middle Earth. But right now I'm making the bread for one of my 2 friendly for all panels. So enjoy watching me make a mess of my kitchen. 2.5 cups of flour. Lovely, lovely 2.5. Oh, look, I already made a mess. Yeah. Then we had a tablespoon of baking soda, baking powder. Nope, that's my half. This one. Some people like regular salt. I like sea salt. Sea salt gives everything better flavor, and it's better for you. And then I'm gonna add half a cup of butter. I opted for the ease and simplicity of it, going with stick butter. Yeah, see, I have this lovely mess. I'm being watched by my roommate. He helped me make the first batch, now he's just gonna sit here and laugh while I make the second batch. You're not gonna help? Are you afraid to talk? Oh, you're camera shy. Oh, I see. Oh, here's a giggle. And since I don't have an electric mixer, I'm gonna mix this by hand, and trust me. Do you not like the feel of it? And yes, before I started this, I did wash my hands. Especially since I had to wash my utensils from the first use. And I've got 2 cats. One of them is currently trying to figure out what it is I'm doing. The other really doesn't care. And if you can hear that squeak of terror, that's the baby who is being very antisocial lately. Except when I had Jen and Adri here earlier, she seemed to like them. That or it's just because she was getting loved by somebody she's not used to. Oops. I need your help. Need 1/3 cup of 1/3 cup. Actually, that's the 1/3 cup. That's the half. Of the brown sugar.
teaspoon of cinnamon.
Teaspoon is the big one. Or no, teaspoon is the, not that one, that one.
Teaspoon of bacon.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon's over here next to the honey.
It's not organized.
It says we could add a little bit more, so don't be afraid. I mean, it's not one of those that you have to actually. Some things like the flour and the brown sugar and stuff, you really do have to follow.
See, that's was the brown sugar. That was the cinnamon. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the 1/4.
1/4?
Yep,
For what?
for the honey and the vanilla.
This is 1/2. For honey and vanilla.
Yeah, it says 1/2 teaspoon. Do you think that is?
That's 1/4.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean 1/4. That's 1/2.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's what I was.
I used it before. Just. I did vanilla first last time because the honey doesn't come out right away. Just,
What, just finish it?
yeah, just finish it. Since my hands are already clean, technically, I washed them. More. Okay. Yeah, you're not in the way.
No, it wasn't the camera.
And I need one more thing out of you.
Okay.
1/3 cup of whipping cream. While I wash my hands. Yep.
That's 2 of those.
Or 2/3 cups, yeah. Said 1/3. You know what I meant. Is that both?
That's both. Oops. Wash these out. So they
Yep.
pretty much it.
So everyone can see. It's all nice and crumbly, but soon it will thicken up. Do you remember on the last batch of dough I made, like I showed you at the beginning? I actually used my hands to do that. Washed, of course. Just because I was getting frustrated with how long it was taking to mix it with a mixing spoon, which I am actually starting to get frustrated again. And I have to dry my hands off. Because I like my kitchen not to be a complete and total mess. That said, that said, I'm going back in with my hands. I know that sounded horrible.
No, you just did everything over.
And I just kind of reach in, and don't be afraid to get dirty. Just make sure you have clean hands because nobody wants to eat anything where your hands have been all filthy. It's true.
Oh, like those cooks on TV.
Oh yeah, it's like those cooks on TV where they stick a spoon or something in it and taste it and then expect to serve it to all their guests. It's so gross. And as you can see, it's become a thick dough consistency, except for the little bit in the bottom. A little bit in the bottom is being a pain in the butt. But that's okay. The key, and the great thing about dough, you can take your frustrations out on it and squeeze the crap out of it. And with this, just like any dough, you don't want to over mix it or over knead it. If you do, you cause the dough to get really tough and then it gets really gross. And this, however, feels just about right. Now we get to do the fun part. I get to flatten this and make it into all kinds of wonderful things for people to eat. I'm kind of scared now, actually. Oh, really, Raven? My kitty thinks it's a great idea, too. Actually, let's move some of this. Probably stick the rest of this in the fridge. Just set these above the fridge for now. Let my counter down. Except that the paranoid in me wants to double check, make sure it's not horrible.
That's what that'd be good for. It's a microfiber.
And then we take this again and make sure I have thoroughly dried the top of the counter, and I have. Very important. If your counter is wet, your dough will get very sticky and gross, and you'll make a horrible mess with it. Actually, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. My roommate read my mind. It's not
Straight. Or is that one?
This you want to roll out to about an inch thick, give or take, or half an inch actually. Inch would be a little too thick. This is squares, but since I have nothing that can make a square shape, my glass makes this perfect little round shape like a biscuit, which is quite lovely and very convenient. No.
I was trying.
My roommate had a great idea to use one of our little lunch things.
It has too many bumps.
Unfortunately, it's got a few too many ridges, bumps, whatever the hell you want to call them. I don't think anybody thought that we'd get the use out of these glasses that we're getting out of them right now. Keep in mind, after I finish baking all of this, I'm going to go pass out because, like I mentioned before, I have panels in the morning. My first panel, 11 a.m. Now you're probably thinking, oh, well, that's not horrible. And no, you're right, it's not. But when your day job has you up every day at 6:30 in the morning to become a legal slave, so to speak, well, I don't sleep much, so I kind of need all the sleep I can get my hands on. Also, when you make these, you're gonna heat your oven up to 425. I've already done that. My oven is currently telling me to hurry my butt up. I'll include the recipe for this down in my comments section below. So feel free to take a copy of it and give this a try and let me know what you guys think of it. I'm gonna edit the video, so no worries. Basically cut out anything I don't want people to see. Or hear.
Or here.
And add music to it. I'm pretty sure that my Sherlock cosplayers that were oh so nice to give me a ride home tonight are going to enjoy this video and they're going to laugh at me. And I'm not doing anything super extra to the dough. Because like I said, you don't want to overdo it. Otherwise, you'll make it thick and horrible. And also, because there's no egg in this, just heavy whipping cream, if you're like me or my roommate and you like cookie dough, you can actually eat this as it is if that's your thing. Yeah. And here's the second batch. Like I mentioned before, I made a double batch. You can go by. I don't think they care.
I do.
No. I can actually smell the vanilla. It smells pretty good. I will make sure to get video of the panel so that you can see everybody's reaction to the Elvish bread, which I'm hoping are good. It seems like everybody really wants to try it, which is nice. Most of these are about the same thickness. There's a couple that seem to be slightly thicker, but nothing horrible, thankfully. I'd be more upset if I had a multitude of thickness. Since my pan is full, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put these in the oven to bake. I am going to pause the video and turn it back on when they're ready to come out of the oven in 12 minutes. Stay tuned.
Middle.
So, I know I said I was going to unpause it when I went to pull these out, but I pulled them out anyway. And look at this lovely plate. And yeah, I know these are round. They should actually be square, but like I said, I had to do it ghetto style because I'm ratchet. That's today's word. Google it. No, it's not Elvish. You'll understand when you Google it. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed the video of how to make Elvish Lembas bread. Have a good night.